Good night, everyone. Today is Thursday around 10 p.m. New York time, and we're gonna go with the daily video day. Another slow day. The range today very, almost no move. Around, I believe, less than 100 picks. If we see the candle right here, this is the US dollar index. The move was 76.17, around 50 pick in the US dollar index. So very slow day. The US dollar has been the whole week testing the trend line, which will mark the end of the wedgie. So but something significant happened yesterday. It was related to the euro, technically the euro dollar, which proved to create a possible three-way move. Create a three-way move from 142.50 to 137. To 140.17. That move is a three-way, which means that 142.50 is not the end of the cycle, and there's gonna be minimum one more high in the euro dollar. Now, let's assume, because the euro dollar, everyone knows, the euro is almost 50% of the index. I was thinking we're still having discount because, as you guys see, for the invalidation for the bullish count in the index is 75.46. It hasn't been taken, so it still can be a pair of 1-2. Then can be the scenario when the euro dollar do a new high and the euro index do not provide a new high. That scenario is very possible, and I'm going to explain to you guys how that scenario can be possible. Now, in case that we get a new high, very simple, guys. We get back to the previous count when we got A, B, C, W here. This is A, this is B, and then this is gonna be wave C, and wave C come like A, B, C, W here, S, A, B, and then C to end the wedgie to the downside. So do not change that much. Now, only that is gonna be more weakness. Now, let's see the US dollar index in the 4 hour right here. Very simple. 5, 3, 5. In other words, A, B, C. Now, this here is very hard. I got to count in the morning when I was counting like a flat B, 1, 2, and then 3. But look how deep it goes. So another scenario is the triangle. When he's doing a triangle like this, type of the euro triangle, and like this, and then it's gonna go like this. But I don't like that in some ways because it's gonna go outside of the trend line. So guys, I gotta be honest with you, I'm more in favor. As of right now, you guys know I'm not taking any position. I will wait tomorrow for the non-farm payrolls to give us clarification or whatever the market is gonna go. We should get a move. The last two top in the euro and the non-farm payroll days. So let's see what happens tomorrow. Now, I'm more in favor of this 1-2, 1-2, and create a new high right here. Now, as you guys know, I like, and that's gonna be a pair of 1-2. As you guys know, I always go with the market correlation shit, always. And we're gonna try to find this place, this move with the euro. But first, let's go and find out about the euro dollar. The euro index. This is the euro index. You guys know that we have been able to call the whole move in the euro because of the euro index technically. So now, but this looks very toppy, at least until yesterday. But this is the daily chart and can be counted like this. Still, as far as 112.13 is in place, there is a chance that the top in the euro dollar is very close. Now, like I said yesterday, I see many signs that's pointing that the euro as a group is topping, but like I say, we don't pick a top, we don't pick a bottom, we wait for 5 weeks. Until we don't see 5 weeks, we ain't gonna short any position in the euro group. We ain't gonna take any short euro position. I don't buy it, I don't recommend. In other words, the euro dollar can be bought if it goes to the lowest level, but outside of that, I don't have confirmation in any of them. Now, this is a 3-wave move right here, so needs to be a 3-wave move right here, a corrected move. In other words, if we go to the 4-hour chart, we were working today to find out an alternative wave to count it, and then remember, we were calling this to be a triangle here because it looks like a triangle when this is the base and you go A, B, C, D, and E. Then from here you got 1, 2, 3, that's W, let's say A, B, C, and now you go 1, 2, and 3. That's very possible. That's one scenario. The other scenario is the one that I have labeled here, which goes A, B, C, and the flat. This is S, and then you go A, B, C, W, S, A, B, C, Y, S, and then you got A, B, and it's ending with C. These 2 legs right here, guys, these 2 legs, this one, this leg and this leg, they're equal. This leg and this leg, they're equal. If we follow that, we should get a top in the euro index around the levels that we have. You see equal legs right there. So everything is possible. Like I say, everything is possible right there. Now let's go to the individual pairs. This is a pair that I feel very comfortable. That bottom is in place, is 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, it goes 5. This is the US dollar against the Swedish franc. Now what I should do is, it should do something like this and then be back in 3 and go higher. This should be a huge buy against this low, guy, a huge buy against this low. Is on the dated and the trade setups on the side, but this looks like the US dollar bottom against the Swedish franc. Now the euro CAD, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, a new low below this level right here, which is 136.53, is gonna create a 5-wave move, and then 3-wave back should be a good selling here against this high right here. And I mentioned this because this is very extensive, a very extensive move. Look to the 1618. So that's a typical wave 3. Now if this move is taken, that means that this is a 3-way and this thing is gonna go higher. So I want you guys to understand that. Okay, what else? Okay, the euro pound. I like this pair for like a type of a scalping trade. Why? Because look, guy, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I already did 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, and this pair should do something like it is posted right here. It should go 1, 2, 3. So this pair can get to around 89, 88, 80, 89 area to test the trend line one more time before the drop. So the risk very easy. If you buy it here, your risk should be around 88 or 7 before 88 or 7. So you're technically risking, I don't know, 25 picks to get 100. That's a good trade right there that you guys can take. This is the pound. The pound looks like everyone knows it did the 5. Now if this is the complete correction, I don't know, guys, I don't know. This looks corrected, which telling me that this pair should go higher in wave C. Now, like I say, how we gonna fit the whole US dollar index within all these pairs? Very easy, guys. This pair right here, the pound, is looking for weakness to around 59.83. This is a good buy against the low, so you read 50, you can get 200. Then you can get 50 here to get 200, but this move is gonna be against the US dollar. Now, if we go to the index, on the US dollar index, and we put it, let's say, in an hour. No, in an hour you don't see it, but in the 4 hour better, you see what you have. 1, 2, 3, 4, and all we need now is trading at 76.08. All we need, guys, is 76.44. So that weakness in the pound, which the same scenario, let me show you the the euro right here. The euro can go as low as 40.92. Those are 40.20. The euro can be a good buy around 40.20, 141.20 against the low. 100 pick risk, but you can get 300 on 200 picks to the outside. That weakness here, I'm gonna explain the euro later. That weakness here, together with the weakness on the pound here, can take the euro dollar to do a pair of 1-2-1-2, and that is gonna make that after that the US dollar should get weak again, and that will allow the pound to go higher. That will allow the euro to go higher. Now let's get back to the euro. In the euro, we got 2 counts that we're working now. This is a very thick correction, so I took away today we present to you guys 4 count. Now technically we're working with only 2 counts. The first count, because what is the difference between the euro and the US dollar index? That the euro already took the high or the proposal wave 2. So the scenario when this is 1-2-1-2 is out of the market already, which means that the euro is gonna give us, guys, a new high. Do not doubt about it. A new high in the euro can happen. So technically there is 3 scenarios. Let's go for the first one. A, B, C, wave 4, and from here you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, A, B, C, 2, another 5, 3, like a type of ending diagonal. If this is an ending diagonal, though, so this pair is gonna drop to around either 141.41, is gonna drop 141.20, is gonna drop 141.92, an extension before this pair go in wave 5 to the outside. Now, another scenario in the euro is the triangle. When it's something like this, this is A, B, and then probably is gonna respect this trend line between those 3, or those low right here. Then the euro is gonna drop to around the 70s, around 140.92, 140.80. It's gonna go here, it's gonna go here, and then it's gonna go this way. That's the second scenario in the euro. And the third, which is the less bullish, but at the end of the day is bullish too, it comes like this. This is A, B, C, A, B, C, B, but this move can have to be in 5 ways to around here, test the trend line, and then get back higher. But this move do not look impulse at all. This move looks corrected, which makes me suspicious that the count that we working on it is either the ending diagonal count of the triangle. So that makes me suspicious that it's either one of those 2 counts. So guys, like I say, possible US dollar strength and then US dollar weakness, but at the end of the day, the euro is the sure things, guys. That's for sure. the euro is gonna make a new high. Don't be afraid to buy the euro. You guys can buy the euro, but the stop loss needs to be 140.15. This is not the top in the euro. Now, the lowest you get it, the more peak that you can get. What is possible? And very simple. Minimum is gonna reach a new high, but ideally around 143 to complete the flat in the 4 hours and the 8 hours on the daily chart. So technically speaking, I believe there's gonna be a new high on the euro. That's why we're expecting some type of US dollar weakness in the market. So guys, that's our point of view. The yen pairs, we're expecting the yen to be some type, to get some type of strength very soon before it get weak again. All right, guys. Thank you. Have everyone a good night there. Thanks.